Now, the Stop Galamsey Now and Free the Citizens protesters have petitioned the Attorney General to enter a nolle prosequi in the prosecution of the 53 protesters arrested on September 22 for alleged lawlessness during an anti-Galamsey demonstration. This comes after they concluded their 6-hour march on Thursday, October 3. Charles Ousukumi covered the protest for ChannelOne News and reports.
The menace of illegal mining has become a pressing issue in the public sphere as these activities continue to pollute Ghana's water sources and degrade land. Ghanaians from all walks of society have voiced their disapproval of the state's inaction in decisively addressing the canker. From September 21 to 23, members of the Democracy Hub defied police advice to stage an anti-Galamsey protest at the 37 hospital runabout, leading to the arrest of 53 protesters on the second day. They were subsequently remanded in prison and police custody, with a court appearance scheduled for October 8. Since then, social media has been flooded with calls for action, particularly from the youth who have used the Free the Citizens hashtag and the Stop the Galamsey Now hashtags to demand the release of the protesters and action against illegal mining. To emphasize their demands, hundreds of young people took to the streets of Accra on October 3 for the first day of a 3-day protest. Amid heavy police presence, the protesters gathered at the Oponglo bus stop and began their march around 9:30 a.m., singing and chanting their demands.
Their only crime was to exercise their constitutional rights. And today we are suffering under democracy for exercising our constitutional right. Isn't this tyrannical?
Just before the protesters turned onto the Association International School Road, they stopped and sat on the ground for a while. I asked the lead convener for insights.
We can't just be walking and be marching as if we are happy about the happenings. We actually want to send a message out there that what is happening to us is very severe. That this destruction of the spirit of democracy and the destruction of the very environment that holds our life. And two, we've sent some of our men to our comrades who have been detained at the airport police station or cell to send our goodwill messages to them and tell them that we are on the street here fighting for that common cause they fought for and they were detained, and then we are asking for their release. So we've sent some men to send them our message. We are waiting for the men to come back with the message, then we move on.
Afterward, the march proceeded through the airport's residential area to Kaukudi and onto the Kanda Highway. Some protesters took the opportunity to educate bystanders and even police officers on the devastating effects of Galamsey. However, some participants struggled with the demanding nature of the march, as one individual was seen being whisked into an ambulance. This gentleman, who wore distinctive apparel, shared with the news team the reason behind his unique look.
Your outfit is interesting. What informed your choice of outfit?
So most people see me and they think that this is COVID-19. But this is something we wear to protect ourselves from harm. Galamsey is a big harm on the environment and our animals, and then to us human beings. So I'm wearing this to symbolize the need for us to protect ourselves, the need for us to stop Galamsey. We often hear that because the water bodies are murky, those are the things we can see. But there are other ways for this mercury and cyanide and other things to get to us through the food and animals. Because wherever they dig, the cyanide and things can still enter the water table in the soil. And then it will still be transported like a highway to the plants wherever they are. So if it's grass that the goat or sheep is going to eat and pick up residue, or if it's the direct produce, we are going to ingest that produce when we eat the animal or the produce.
I'm tempted to ask you what you do.
I'm a medical laboratory scientist.
At the Africa Union roundabout, the demonstrators made another stop to sing and chant national songs. Finally, after more than 6 hours, the protesters reached their destination at the Accra Sports Stadium car park. While they encouraged greater participation, a gentleman from the Movement for Change who attempted to make political capital was quickly turned away. Spokesperson for the Attorney General's office, Isaac Wilberforce, received the petition on behalf of the Attorney General.
We fight your fight with you in the sense that we are also prosecuting all those whose dockets have come to us in respect of Galamsey and illegal mining. That is what we can do in respect of our mandate in the Constitution. That is what we can do. We are aware that you have a petition for us. And I want to say that the Attorney General himself actually regrets not being here. He wanted to have been here himself, but unfortunately, the organizers of this event, your good selves, I think it may have escaped you to sort of forward a letter informing him that you would be bringing such a letter to him. So he apologizes for not being here. So I humbly ask that you accept me instead to present this petition, and I assure you that within the hour he shall receive this petition.
Tomorrow, Friday, October 4, and then will be climaxed on Saturday, October 5. For Channel One News, my name is Charles Osukumi.